To discuss tonight with Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar. Senator, so the lawsuit claims the immigration enforcement operation in your state is a federal invasion of the Twin Cities. That's a quote from it. Do you agree with that? And do you really think a federal court is going to restrict the president's ability to deploy officers wherever he wants?
We don't know here because this is so extreme, Anderson, and that's why this suit was brought. This is so extreme because they literally are sending over 3,000 ICE agents into one state, a state that has always coordinated through the horrific tragedy of Melissa Hortman and her husband's murder to the Annunciation Church shooting, where we had these little kids killed in the pews. We coordinated between state and federal. That's what we always do. But what's happened here is they sent these ICE agents onto our streets against the wishes of the Minneapolis police chief. So here's the numbers. There are like 600 sworn-in officers in Minneapolis and 550 or so in St. Paul. So the ICE agents are literally overwhelming our own police force. This is not LA, this is not Chicago. And Minnesota is right now the center of America's heartbreak. This has been going on everywhere, and they have chosen to use this $75 billion budget that they got from that so-called big, beautiful bill and put it into our state. So the suit says basically we've had to put $2 million in overtime for Minneapolis police alone to try to deal with this. There are videos of people calling the police saying, what are we supposed to do? These people are outside of our house without a warrant, and we ordered DoorDash, and the DoorDash delivery person ran in crying with their delivery because she doesn't know what to do. So that's what's happening here, and of course resulting in the killing of Renee Good, mom of three, and that has really made people just think, what is going on when they won't even allow a doctor to come in when that horrific killing occurred. That's what we're dealing with, and that's why you see this lawsuit.
Have you drawn firm conclusions based on the videos of the shooting of Renee Good, or do you still have outstanding questions?
I think the video speaks for itself, and there are a number of them. But what I want to see as a former prosecutor, I want to see the kind of investigation that we've had in the two cases I mentioned. Melissa Hortman and the Annunciation Church, it was state-federal coordination. They basically, for the first time, shut out these seasoned investigators at the Minnesota Bureau of Criminal Apprehension. And they, after originally saying that they were going to work with them, the FBI, they said, nope, we're going it alone. You're not going to be able to have access to any of this. And so Senator Smith and I have called on the Justice Department to revisit that decision because you are going to have a breakdown of trust in law enforcement if this happened. The mayor, the chief, people are on the same page here and saying, we have built up our trust in law enforcement to the point where after the Annunciation shooting, all of those people who were shot, mainly children, were on those ambulances in less than 20 minutes because of our law enforcement, and lives were saved. Those cops were heroes that day, and they're heroes every single day. And to shut them out of this and just send in all these ICE agents, when they're arresting, we have people who are illegal. They say, I have my passport. Please let me show you your passport. And they're wrestled to the ground because there are so many ICE agents there trying to find people, and it's not even clear. They just suddenly show up at a Target or a Menards or a Walmart and start looking for people. And many of them, of course, these refugees are legal, the vast majority of them.
Are you concerned about the training of some of these ICE agents, particularly newly hired ones, that yeah. You know, there are reports the number of weeks of training have been reduced dramatically?
Reduced. I mean, they used to have extensive training for good reason because of the unique nature of this law enforcement job. They're down to 47 days. That's what was in the big, beautiful bill. 47 days, because that is, President Trump is the 47th president. They literally picked that number. And so that's all they have. A lot of them are new, and they've come in, and this is just not how we should be doing law enforcement. You know, if the focus should be on violent offenders. The focus should be on not terrorizing an entire community, which is going on right now. Investigate fraud, yes. Focus on violent offenders. But with the numbers they've sent in, there's no way, because our police force is taking calls from citizens, from people who are just afraid for their lives for good reason, because someone has already been killed.
Well, let me ask you, I know you've said you're seriously considering a run for Minnesota governor now that Governor Walz has dropped his re-election bid. Has last week's shooting made you more or less likely to get into the race?
Look, I'm seriously considering it. I love my job in the Senate, but I also love my state. And I think how our state has handled all of this, with doctors running to the scene and a police chief standing up and taking the grief from this administration, saying he wants to keep people safe, not less safe, the community helping each other. I think it goes to show why Minnesota, despite every tragedy that we've had in the last year, continues to be the most resilient place with the most incredible people. So obviously that weighs on me as well as I look at this.
Well, Senator Amy Klobuchar, I appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thank you.